Hi there, friends. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. A reminder for you that we do have a Weather Authority alert day in effect through Wednesday because of the high heat and high humidity. Temperatures soared today between about 92 and 99. I think temperatures will be similar as we go into tomorrow. But when you factor in the high humidity, those temperatures in the 90s feel more like the triple digits. We had a heat index value out across South Side today of about 110 in Danville. So to have heat index values or feel like temperatures above 100 when you have high humidity and temperatures in the 90s, that's fairly commonplace. But man, it's hot out there. It's oppressive. It's stifling. It's air that you wear. It's just a very strong heat wave, a very strong heat dome that is encompassing a lot of folks. We are in good company, friends. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that helps at all. But fact of the matter is we are among the about 170 million right now that are dealing with this heat dome. We've got heat alerts, heat advisories, extreme heat warnings extending from Maine all the way south into Texas. Okay, so we are in good company, no doubt. Actual air temperatures tomorrow in the 90s. When you factor in the high humidity, it's going to feel like the triple digits. Okay, this is what it could feel like at times for us on Wednesday. Likely we'll feel in the mid to upper 90s out across the NRV. Could feel anywhere from about 100 to 105 in the Highlands. Could feel anywhere from 100 to 110 in Roanoke, Lynchburg, and in Southside. So make sure to take good care of yourself. Bring those pets inside. Make sure to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. Drink those electrolytes. You'll be glad you did, because it is going to be an incredibly hot day all across Southwest, Central, and Southside Virginia. All right, friends, let's take a look at the radar right here. Whoops. Let me go back here and show you what the radar picture looks like. Let me actually go back right here. That's what we need to show you right there. The radar picture here shows that it is all quiet for us. We had a couple of little showers and or thunderstorms earlier today towards the Highlands and also perhaps towards Mount Rogers in Grayson County. But those few little showers or thunderstorms we had earlier this afternoon into the early evening hours now long gone, and it is indeed very, very quiet outside for us here. It will stay pretty quiet here pretty much all night long. Having a little bit of difficulty hitting the advance button here, so I'm going to take a second to get through the graphics I've already shown you, including this last peek here at the radar. Now let's show you Futurecast, and you'll notice here for us overnight tonight, skies are going to be, for the most part, fair. There might be an occasion or two tonight where we're going to be partly cloudy, but we are going to be dry all night long on Tuesday night. Late tonight into tomorrow morning, we're going to have a little bit of fog developing. That fog won't last too long. I do think that for the most part tomorrow, we're going to have the fog burn away, and we're going to see our fair share of hazy sunshine for several hours. The clouds will start to build for us, I think, later in the day, and that could eventually lead to a better chance for some pop-up hit-or-miss showers and thunderstorms after about 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, I'm thinking if you were to pick an area that potentially has the best chance to have these showers and thunderstorms Wednesday late day into Wednesday evening, it could be areas along and to the south of Highway 460. Okay, so it does look as though, again, we're going to have better chances tomorrow for some popcorn hit-or-miss thunder showers developing after, say, the mid-afternoon hours. Then that activity will start to wane as we get a little bit closer to midnight. So we're going to see, I think, the best opportunity for showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday between roughly 3 p.m. and about 11. And then after midnight, we're going to have a little bit of fog developing. Again, that'll be tonight and tomorrow night as well. Thursday then starts dry with some hazy sunshine. Thursday will be another hazy, hot, and humid day, no doubt, for us. And just like clockwork, as we go into Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, more hit-or-miss showers and thunderstorms are going to form. We're going to have a frontal boundary in closer proximity to us here, really for the rest of the work week, potentially even into the weekend. And as that front gets closer to us, that will allow for some instability to work with the heat and humidity to kick off better chances for some cooling thunder showers around here, beginning tomorrow and lasting all the way through the early part of the next work week. All right, as far as the severe weather risk for tomorrow, all of us are in green, which means we are all in a level 1 or marginal risk for severe weather on your Wednesday. Okay, I think there's a higher chance for severe weather towards the Carolinas on your Wednesday, but all of us in this level 1 or marginal risk for severe weather, not only on Wednesday, but also as we go into Thursday. We're all in a level 1 risk or a marginal risk for severe weather. So again, come Wednesday, come Thursday, potentially even come Friday, as we build up the heat, as we build up the humidity, as we have this front getting a little bit closer to us, any storm that pops could pack a punch. Okay, I don't think the coverage area is going to be too big on any one given day, but you need to know that any storm that forms could have some thunder and lightning, heavy rain, also some wind, and maybe even a little bit of hail. Again, that will come during the heating of the day, both on Wednesday and Thursday, potentially even as we go into the day on Friday. All right, it's June, which means we are in hurricane season officially, and we had our first named storm of the season develop today. Her name was Andrea. Andrea's not going to last very long. Right now it's got winds of 40 miles per hour. It is, again, a tropical storm, but it's likely going to fizzle out into a tropical depression and just eventually into a remnant low here over the next 12 to 36 hours. So honestly, I don't think we're going to be talking about Andrea for much longer. Andrea will be a fish storm and only kind of impact shipping straits out across the middle part of the Atlantic Ocean. It's not going to impact any land masses whatsoever. But this is just a reminder that we are in hurricane season. It's the early part of hurricane season. As we get later into the season, especially as we turn the page into August and September, that's when we really start to see these storms starting to brew out across the Atlantic Basin. All right, let's come back closer to home now, and you'll notice temperatures here. It's 10:06. And it's still very warm out there, very humid too, 84 in Roanoke. We're in the lower 80s out across Lynchburg, Alta Vista, also into Covington, not to mention Danville, 80 Martinsville, 83 in South Boston. It's 76 in Wytheville, also in Hot Springs. So temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Keep in mind normal highs at this time of year, about what you were looking at as far as those current temperatures are concerned. And it's 10 o'clock, okay? So today was hot, and it remains warm here this evening. As we go into the day on Wednesday, we're forecasting highs about 97 in Roanoke, 93 Blacksburg, 98 in Lynchburg, and about the upper 90s in Danville and in Southside. That puts us anywhere from about 9 to 13 degrees above average for this time of year. So again, Wednesday is going to be oppressive. It's going to be a scorcher. We did not break any record highs today, although we came close. I don't think we break record highs tomorrow either. Again, we're going to get close, but I don't think we get there. In order to break record highs tomorrow, most areas have to get in the triple digits, and at this point, I don't think we get there. But we'll be watching it very closely for you here at your local weather authority. One thing that's interesting is this is a heat wave that's going to last a while. It's going to last 8 to 9 days. And in June, that's a very long heat wave. Usually heat waves in June last 2 to 5 days, but this one is going to be a rather long one. But all levels are aligned. And what I mean by that is as we look at these yellow, orange, and red lines, they are almost stacked up on top of each other. Okay? When you have the 500 millibar temperature is very hot. When you have the 850 millibar temperature is very hot. And when you see them stacked on top of each other, that means all levels are aligned, and that creates the perfect scenario for intense heat around here. That's exactly what we are seeing. There are times when we're very hot here that the upper levels of the atmosphere are significantly cooler. It's not the case this go around. The upper levels are hot, the lower levels are hot, so all levels are aligned, bringing us this intense heat. Now, as far as dew points are concerned, they're high too. It's humid outside, okay? So we've got two things working against us. We have heat and the humidity, and that makes for very high feel-like temperatures. That's what we were talking about earlier, those heat index values, 100 to 110 earlier today. Same thing again tomorrow because of the heat and humidity. Dew points right now mainly in the 70s. We've got a dew point right now in Danville at 79. Okay, dew points don't get much higher than that around here. Okay, so this is like equatorial. It's almost like an equatorial air mass that's overhead. This is kind of what you feel in Puerto Rico and in South Florida and in the Caribbean. It is so humid out there. It's air that you wear. It is so sticky outside. And eventually this humidity is going to combine with the heat and humidity and a frontal boundary to the north and provide us a better chance for some thunder showers, for some cooling thunder showers. Again, chance for rain tomorrow, 30%. Chance for rain goes up to about 40 to 50% as we go into Thursday and Friday. So rain chances are going to be on the uptick for us here over the next couple of days. Your forecast for tonight, 75. We're warm, we're humid. Nothing worse than partly cloudy. Going to have some fog developing after midnight. Winds will be on the light side. For the day tomorrow, high temperatures, 97 degrees. The 3 H's are still around. Hazy, hot, and humid. Going to have a better chance tomorrow for some pop-up hit or miss showers and thunderstorms. Again, best chance for rain will come later in the day into the evening hours. And as we look at the next 7 days worth of weather, you'll notice that we're at 95 on Thursday, 92 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Lower 90s still on Monday, upper 80s eventually 1 week from today. Notice each and every day here for the next 7 days, we've got daily storm chances. Looks like we're going to have those thunder shower chances a little bit higher for us on Thursday, Friday, and then again as we go into Sunday, okay? So those will probably be the 3 wettest days we have here over the next 7 days, but you need to know each and every day I think we'll be tracking some showers and thunderstorms. So we're going to be hot, we're going to be humid. Eventually here, probably 1 week from today, we'll finally see some temperatures falling into the 80s, and that will feel a little bit better than 97 degrees like what we're forecasting outside for tomorrow. And again, please stay safe, take good care of yourself, take good care of your pets, keep an eye on the elderly, take frequent breaks in the air conditioning, stay in the shade, wear that light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. It's always better to wear like a white shirt as opposed to a dark blue shirt at this time of year, because the darker the shirt, the more it can kind of holds in the heat. But again, probably number one most important thing is stay hydrated, drink water, drink drinks with electrolytes like a Gatorade or a Powerade, and please do not under any circumstances leave your pets or your kids in the car. The car gets so hot so fast when it's this hot outside. All right, friends, current time is 10:11. We'll be back here with our 11 o'clock newscast on WSLS 10 in about 50 minutes from now. We do hope to see you then, but if we don't, hope everybody has a great night, and we'll see you again real soon.